Hello friends, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are building a haunted house, which is super exciting because I have actually never done this in The Sims. So I was kind of going in blind besides, the couple Pinterest photos I saw of just like different haunted house styles, and then I just kind of went for it. And I think it turned out actually pretty okay. I don't know if it looks more just like an abandoned house or more like a haunted house on the outside, but I think on the inside it's definitely haunted house material. So I hope you guys enjoy. It was actually very fun to build. I definitely had a couple trial and errors of just like the shell of the actual house, because I feel like if you look at haunted houses online, it's those ones that have like 4 floors that are just very like have a lot of different intricate parts to it, which is really cool, but not something that I'm confident enough that I can do in The Sims yet. So I feel like this house was like a happy medium, if you will. I ended up actually getting I think it's the basement stuff kit. I don't remember the exact name, but and then the clutter kit just now, everyday clutter kit, not the bathroom one. And the basement stuff kit, I think actually added a lot to this build. I was originally gonna get the Halloween or the spooky stuff pack for this build, but that stuff is a lot more like flashy Halloween stuff, like more bright, fun, colorful stuff, which isn't really what I was going for. So the basement stuff actually ended up being really cool because it was a lot of the stuff you can make it look really run down and old and from past lives, if you will. So I think that ended up being really cool. I also really liked these windows that I did. I think they're get-together windows, I want to say. But I think they ended up looking really cool. I was kind of going back and forth on the actual exterior color of the house. I didn't know if I wanted it to be like just black or if I wanted it to be like a white house that just really looked really run down. I wasn't really quite sure, but I ended up with the dark gray because I feel like it was kind of an in-between, and all the windows and stuff kind of made it tie together and look like it was on purpose. It looked like the style was there, so I ended up keeping it. And then I added a bunch of grass to kind of make the house look kind of overgrown and not really look like it's been taken care of too much. And then I just added this little pond just to give it a little bit more dimension, I guess, if you want to say. But I think it ended up turning out pretty okay. And then I ended up adding a bunch of rocks, like so many rocks. But it's alright. Now they're in the pond. And I ended up putting just like, I think that's like with the pet stuff, like for the animals to go to the bathroom on, but I wanted to make it seem like those were like newspapers that have been left. And then I added these things from the basement kit to make it look like the walls were kind of peeling or tearing off, or there was like water damage, just overall making the house, giving it more character and making it look like it has just been run down, it's not been taken care of, and it has been through it. So I liked adding those. And then it also came with these little boxes in it, so I added those, and then I put a little kid's toy to make it look a little spooky, which was fun. Yeah, I really like this basement kit. I think it's really cool. It didn't come out that long ago, maybe just a couple months ago, but I really like it. I added a lot of stuff from this, just like that lamp and the shelves. A lot of things I actually added from this kit because one, I was excited about it, and two, it was just perfect. Yeah, I chose the Belgoff picture and there's like a little crack in the frame, and then that lamp, there are 2 lamps, I think there's just 2. that I added from that kit, and they flicker, which is so perfect. They flicker, which is so fun. Just like adding to that vibe, I think, for sure. And those shelves, how one of them is kind of like tilted and broken, and I wanted it to kind of seem like maybe a lot of people have been like messing with this house as well. So everything is kind of not in its normal spot and just kind of all over the place. Maybe some teenagers have been in this house kind of messing with things. Maybe things have been stolen or just gone through. When people have been here, I didn't want it to seem like it has been completely, like, no one has been in this house, like, completely abandoned for years, but I wanted it to seem like it has been abandoned, but people have turned it into maybe like a spooky seance. This is where all the seances happen, kind of thing. I ended up adding a seance table, and I put a second crystal ball upstairs. Maybe this is where all the cool kids hang out and do their little seance sleepovers. Maybe it once was like someone's house and they wanted to keep the spooky vibe alive, and maybe it was the teacher that taught everyone how to use a crystal ball, and they were like, guys, we gotta keep the vibe going. So I don't know, but either way, I think that this house should have the spooky vibe. I also added that mattress from the basement kit, which, guys, this is actually really cool. I think it's Sims 1. There's like a little heart headboard behind that mattress, and that's from The Sims 1, and basically that was like the only way you could woohoo in The Sims 1 if you used that heart bed, which is hilarious in my opinion. But they like added it, and in the basement kit they were like, yeah, this was like a 20-year-old mattress just like sitting in the basement for years, and like The Sims 1 came out 20 years ago, so it's just like, I just love hearing stuff like that and how they add stuff like that. I think that's really cool. But that was definitely the whole vibe of that basement kit, was just stuff that has been in the basement for years. Everything's dusty, everything's kind of run down, which is why I downloaded it for this build, because it just kind of added to my whole thought process of what the house, what I wanted it to kind of feel like. And there are a bunch of like stains and like stuff you can put on the walls, which I put on the outside, but also like on the floor. Maybe there's just like a bunch of like water damage everywhere. You never know. Maybe it's a ghost. Maybe the ghost had a little accident and they needed to clean it up. You never know. But yeah, I ended up actually really liking the inside. It was definitely very fun to do. This whole kind of idea and style, I guess, is like my favorite. Just like making it seem like there's just a story behind it besides having just like a normal like cute little house. What happened here, guys? What was the vibe? So much could have happened. But I had to kind of be careful because I have this paranormal stuff pack, and I didn't want to do like too much because that furniture is so cute and fun, which like I didn't use because it wasn't like run down looking. It's very much so like stylish kind of stuff along with the spooky vibes. So I didn't use too much of it, but it definitely helped a lot. Yeah, that basement kit also had those mirrors that had the crack in it. Super spooky. And then I ended up putting the boxes on the bed, which I'm actually pretty proud of that idea that I did. I feel like I was trying to make it seem like someone was messing with the stuff up here, so the bed is just all the way to the side. They were trying to do a seance on the floor, they moved everything. They were going through the boxes trying to find old video or audio recordings. I don't know. I even put another crystal ball right there, and I even put the little salt and pepper shaker, because, you know, like salt to protect them. I don't know. I was really, I was reaching, but I also think it kind of made sense. I don't know. We did our best. And I honestly really like it. I think it turned out really cool looking. I hope you guys agree. And I actually built this in Brindleton Bay because I feel like Brindleton Bay kind of gives really good fall and winter cozy vibes, which is why I did it. But yeah, and then I did some more chairs to kind of give that empty, spooky feeling. I do wish we had more furniture that had like sheets draped over it like that. I feel like that's such like a haunted house thing. Maybe we do, I'm not aware of it, but that's one thing I kind of wish I had more of. But besides that, I think it turned out really cute. And yeah, that second lamp up there is the other one that kind of blinks and looks all creepy, so that's kind of why I added that upstairs. But yeah, look at it flickering, isn't that so cool? But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys love spooky vibes as much as I do, and have a great rest of your day. Bye, friends.